Hey everyone, our objective is to explore multiplying through skip counting. We did this the other day with our 3's. We're going to move on to our 4's today. But I'm not going to lie. Skip counting is a really strong strategy for 5's, 10's, 2's. It's a little bit harder when you get to your 3's and 4's because those are not pattern songs that we've sung as young kids in kindergarten or when we're doing clocks, I'm not sure that skip counting by 4's is something that we're ever going to master, but it's a good idea. It's a nice strategy, especially for some of the lower ones that are a little bit easier. So let's focus in on a few of those that I think are a little easier. So let's go ahead and hold up like 5 fingers here, and we're going to focus on the first 5 4's. Okay, so it goes 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Yeah, I can get that far pretty easy because it kind of has a rhyme to it, and I think I must have heard it that way when I was young. But anyway, let's try that again. 4, 1 4 is 4. 8, 2 4's are 8. 12, 3 4's are 12. 16, 4 4's are 16. 20, 5 4's are 20. And then 24 sneaks in there just to kind of round out the song. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Now I need to get the next one. How am I going to do it? Well, I'm going to skip count 4 more. So if I know a few of them, I can use the ones I have to get the next one. So hold 24 in my head. 25, 26, 27, 28. Yeah, so if you can get the first few, you can use those to get the next few. So I could hold 28 in my head now and go 29, 30, 31, 32. And just keep going by 4's all the way as far as I need. Okay, so one of the things you're going to want to do is memorize at least the first few. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Hopefully I have a song or two that will stick in your head and make you remember those things. The other thing I want you to think about is that we can always use the dots, right? So not only can we explore multiplication through skip counting, but we can draw an array or a picture to help us. So as we move through today's lesson, and especially into tomorrow's lesson, you'll see that relying on the dot paper is a good strategy too. So if I need 2 4's, I can hold up 2 fingers and go 4, 8, or I can count the dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I get the same answer either way, right? 5 4's, here let me change color here so I can, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 4's. So my answer is right on top here. I just have to count it. Or I could just go 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. The answer is 20. And if you want to double check, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. You guessed it, 20. The problem with counting a lot of dots, like over 20, like when you're doing 32 dots right here, is it's easy to make a counting mistake when you're doing that many dots and you're trying to go fast. Maybe counting by 2's might help. Counting by 4's would certainly help, but not everyone can count by 4's. And then this last one, I'm going to go ahead and save for now. We can jump at that another time. When you are skip counting, you can do normal multiplication problems like I was just showing, but you could also do story problems. 3 frogs are playing in the pond. 3. Each frog has 4 legs. So this guy has 4 legs. This guy has 4 legs. And this guy has 4 legs. 3 4's. So I'm going to go 4, 8, 12. Why didn't I count the 0? Because that's 0 4's. 0 times 4 is 0. So I started here with 1 4, 2 4's, 3 4's, right? Be careful of that 0. It's going to be there because 0 times 4 it's possible, is 0. So it's going to be there, but just be careful with it, because if you counted 1, 2, 3, you might be thinking the answer is 8. You're counting the jumps, not the numbers, if that helps. Let's see what this last one is. So this is the book kind of showing you that same skip counting. They're a little bit different. I like to show it because not everyone thinks about things the same way. This to me looks a little busy, but it's that same sequence of numbers that we're practicing. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 16, and then they come all the way down here again. 20, 24. So if this helps you to think about it, right? Skip counting by 4's, definitely it's a useful tool. It's a little counterintuitive to kind of wrap around like that, but if you see something like that, just know they're using that same sequence that I showed. This is the first page you're going to have to do. You're going to have to match the multiplication sentence with the words that mean the same thing. So you don't even have to get the answer here. You just have to match the words 8 times 4 to 8 groups of 4, right? Using the words, using the symbol. They're the same thing, so you're going to draw a line to match them. 7 4's is the same as 7 4's. The nice thing about doing this stuff on Seesaw, friends, is you can really use color to help your teacher see quickly that you got it. Instead of doing all of this in black when you're crisscrossing the lines, change the colors. It's going to make it easier for me to see. And then this is the one where you really get some good practice. I want you to use the number line I put on the top. Use those fingers to skip count. 4, 8, 12, 16. Continue the patterns they start. So if they start at 12, you start at 12, right? 12, 16, I see it. 20, I see it. What comes after the 20? Just continue counting. So this is a practice to get you using your fingers, using the number line to continue counting. And then once they've done that, here's the best practice, is where they'll ask you to hold up 3 fingers and tell me how much that is if you're counting 4's. 4, 8, 12. 12 on the line. Or here, hold up 6 fingers. You could use your fingers. You could use the fingers on the page. You could use the number line on the page. And then down here, you're going to be doing that same sort of problem solving, but you're going to be using a story problem instead of just the numbers. You have to tease out that 5 pencil cases. Each case has 4 pencils, so I have 5 4's. How many is that in all? Well, 5 4's is 20. When you're all done with that, you're going to go into Seesaw again, and I'm going to give you some problems where you have to use the 3's and the skip counting of the 3's to solve them, and some different problems where you're going to have to use your 4's to solve them. So in order to do this, though, you're going to have to use your eraser to find the problem. All the problems are hidden underneath. You have to scratch off the white paint, and then you'll see the math problem underneath there. Send it my way. I can't wait to see your hard work, okay? Thanks now.